I'm going to talk is more about, the culture. In our panel discussion, we already had, a lot of challenges, the talents, based on this topic. The most of the areas we have already covered. Some light on this, like how cultural changes is important in the case of a transformation. When we talk about a cultural change, as we see in the case of a pandemic, we face a lot many of the challenges. That time, the bigger problem is about the culture change, the culture represented by the employees. So employees like to fit those gaps at those moments with those, because nobody was aware this is going to happen and how to handle this kind of a change. So it took almost 2 to 3 months to everybody to adjust, from the leadership to the execution team. Everyone's, started feeling like how we should handle those scenarios. This is a very crucial part. To achieve the success, the cultural change is one of the vital factor every organizations need to consider, and since it is important in case of an organization performance. A positive work culture promotes the productivity, the engagement, and the improvement of the employee experience. Everybody is aware like how the hostile work culture as a contrast can attack the productivity levels and lead employee to disconnect the work and the workplace. The culture change is the first step towards the transformation, the organization. Here I like to discuss how we can enhance the organization performance through the culture change, empowering the workforce to digital ready and formulating the right work frame to encourage the employee to prepare for the future technology disruptions. The marketplace is like growing like anything. The traditional approach at this moment will no longer exist if we don't change. And when we talk about the cultural change, the first thing what we need to as a leader teams, what we feel is like the resistance. The resistance because people don't want to change. So this is like how we can get them engaged. So when we talk about the importance on this part, like the organization culture defines how the employee work, communicate and behave. Unless and until we communicate with each employee, we will not able to connect with them. In the panel discussions we have discussed this topic as well. It needs to be well connect with all the employees like what we are trying to achieve. Unless and until it's very difficult to drive those goals and make those success. When we talk about the organization, the culture defines how employee work, communicates and behave. When the organization promotes a culture of the transparency, unless and until we transparent with our employees, who is actually the executive peoples, it's a very difficult, to get those drive. We need to set the clear expectations with them and provide the continuous feedback and offer the right recognitions. The employee can easily understand what they expected from them.
Can we have a huge round of applause? Thank you so much.